Ladies and gentlemen, we support love, we support beauty, we support everything on the planet Earth. Melina likes to have fun, darling. Da, 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 da. Now, guys, remember this, okay? So I was watching a video on this guy, and he's a guy that dressed up as a woman. I'm not sure if he considers himself trans or not, or if he's gay, bi, or straight, or whatever. I don't know what his sexual orientation is. But he's really funny. He has a lot of videos. I'm not sure what his name is, but he's got a lot of. He dressed up as a girl. I don't know what his pronouns are, but I'm not sure if he or she or they or them. But anyway, he's got a lot of videos where he does making fun of guys that are conservative men that think he's a woman, so they drop DMs in his on his dating profile. So they flirt with him, and then he's like not. He makes jokes about it because they're either really involved in Trump, which I can't make an opinion about. I don't think politics is really something I'm interested in to make an opinion about, and I don't think it's my place. So I don't think it's really good. But I think Trump is a good celebrity type personality. Whether he's a good president, that's up to you to decide. Or whether you think he's really ridiculous, whatever, that's up to you to decide. Anyway, won't make a comment on that. But anyway, um, so um, so yeah, so he makes all these comments that they're like Trump or they're Trump supporters or whatever, and he makes all these comments, and then he's like, and then he always makes jokes about it, right? But he was saying that, like, as a guy, like he dressed up as a girl. He looks like a pretty girl when he dressed up as a girl, but as a guy, he looks like a very effeminate gay guy, right? And he looks very feminine and thin. And so he was saying, that there's a lot of guys out there that hide their sexual orientation, that hide the fact that they're gay or like trans people or whatever, and they make fun of people like him. And he was like, he's like the type of person that advocates for gay marriage and for all these things, right? And so he's like, when these guys are so-called making fun of him when they're actually gay or bi, it's sad because he's like, well, he's saying like these feminine guys are the ones that defend the rights because they're obviously people that you can tell they're gay because they have a very feminine type of quality. Not necessarily, not every feminine gay guy is gay, but you know what I mean. So that he's like, these guys have a lot to defend, and they make the world a better place for gay guys. And this guy's benefiting, yet because he's macho and so good looking and so perfect, he can, and like I fit that category of the perfect looking guy as a guy. So I don't make fun of people though because they don't think it's right. But anyway, so he's like, he's like, well, people make fun of you, and they're fighting for your rights. You should be thankful, right? And I really think that's a good point. Like I think people like me or like I don't make fun of people, but people like me or people like that, good-looking chiseled type that are actually dating guys that I'm open about. I date both men and women, but I'm open about it. But I mean, if you're not open about it and you make fun of him, what are you doing, right? It's like he's defending the rights and he's making it a better place for the world, and yet here you are sleeping around with guys or girls or guys or trans, and you're making fun of him, and it's like, well, I'm totally supportive of hiding your sexuality if you feel you have to, or you feel it's unsafe, but it's like there comes a point where you're like, okay, like this guy's making it a better place for gay people or bi people, and yet you're making fun of him, right? So I just think it's a really good video he made. It made me think too. I'm like, I'm very good looking, so a lot of these fat, thin, feminine types, to me, I just feel I'm not, they're not my type at all. And so, but I'm not hiding my sexual orientation. I'm bi, but anyway, you just think to yourself, well, like, why would you make fun of the hand that feeds you, right? Anyway, totally enjoy. Bye now. Click subscribe.